Wow. 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 No, I actually understand this. This special mask, right? A special mask for your hair, as some people on YouTube also did, right? But I know that he's probably don't give a fuck about to shave his whole head, as well as I am. Even when it's time, when if someone someone will lose her. But anyway, uh, it's yeah, it is. Like, look at this things. So I guess so. If he would do something like this, then you'll see that he has something on his back. Yep. Let's see. Let's see what it is. I just know that he would just like primitively saying something about the topic. No surprise at all. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this.
That continues
That is obviously.
to repeat itself over and over and over again, and yet
Plus, look at his hair.
never a single lesson is learned by the zombies at the top of these companies that are the ones actually making these decisions. Just this endless Ouroboros of eating their own ass and then being surprised when their company eats shit for it. Restaurants that decide to start inshitifying their food that they are serving their customers and then losing those customers. You don't have to be fucking Nostradamus
Yeah,
to
by the way,
predict that that's
he changed his shirt.
going to lead to a
That's what happened.
decline in customers, especially considering the pricing of these fast food options and even some of the sit down options where this has been taking place are just pretty expensive, so people just go somewhere else because it's not like the pricing is overly competitive anymore. It's not cheap or anything to justify it per se. So the catalyst behind me yapping about this, just jibber jabbering on it, is the CEO of Wendy's coming forward lamenting the fall off of their brand. Wendy's was once a behemoth, but now it's just a little burger bastard that no one's really clamoring for any longer. And then talking about how it's the result of shortchanging ingredients and not delivering the quality customers would expect, basically acknowledging that, yeah, they've been going down the shitter, like, and it's something people have noticed. Like, I don't know anyone that still goes to Wendy's. If you are in the mood for fast food, you got a hankering for some fast food and you go grease down the gullet. There are significantly better options. Wendy's used to have a pretty strong foothold there, where even I would go to Wendy's if I wanted something quick and something cheap, and I knew it would be pretty consistently good. But it really hasn't been that way for a while. So now I'll just go to Culver's or something. My friends go to Culver's or Chick-fil-A or something. But now Wendy's is neither consistently good nor cheap. So it just has nothing to offer right now. Though of course the not being cheap is a complaint you can levy against basically everything in the food industry right now because it's just been prices through the roof and only climbing. But even still, Wendy's has been suffering. They've been experiencing a lot of drops, so much so that they have now lost their number two spot. They were formerly the number two burger spot behind McDonald's, but now they have been. I can't believe it's gonna leave my lips. It's gonna feel like venom even saying this. They have been slapped by Burger King. Burger King is fucking scooted in sideways here, just drifted in and kicked them off their second place spot. And I'm a big Scrooge when it comes to Burger King, and I've had nothing but nasty things to say about it. You know what though? Credit where credit is due. They are at least trying. They have been making strides to improve. They recognize the error of their ways that hey, maybe serving radioactive sludge mystery meat on these buns is not the way to success. That's not the way of the Jedi. So they have been trying to update, upgrade, and improve, and I can appreciate that. So now it's got Wendy's in a bit of a panic, and their CEO has told franchisees and investors that Wendy's shortchanged ingredient quality for cost savings, which is a very standard protocol we're seeing across the entire space. He also identified inconsistent service and excessive dependence on promotions as problems affecting the brand. Our quality differentiation has eroded, our value proposition is weakened, and we have not consistently delivered the experience customers expect from Wendy's, which is true. No high quality food, no value, no bitches. Today, we are clearly not performing at our potential. Neither a grower nor a shower. They have been complacent to just inshitify everything for the sake of trying to squeeze even more doubloons for the bottom line. So, as they said, they prioritized the ingredients, saving money on the ingredient cost, instead of focusing on high quality items for the customers, which I think is always a baffling decision that it's made, and it's not exclusive to just Wendy's. One that I've yapped about a lot is Panera. I used to be a top tier glazer. I was gushing grannies on Panera for the longest time. That used to be my go-to place for my after workout meals, to just get in there, kick my little legs up in my chair, and fill my belly with delectable food that I really enjoyed. But unfortunately, Fire Nation attacked. They were swooped up by the private equity vultures. They went the route of the parasite here. Private equity comes in, and the major push that they make is to slash the quality of the ingredients to save money there, to squeeze even more clams for that bottom line. And what do you know? Panera took a huge hit to the quality of their food, so I stopped going there. Tons of people stopped going there. They eventually recognized how big of a deal it was. They took a big hit, and now they've ever so slightly started to try and move the needle back in the other direction to try and get like better food there now. But they've already lost me as a customer because I hate when companies do this. I truly do, because they're doing it at your expense. They deliver a product that is solid, a product that gets people in the door, a service that people enjoy, so they like it, and then that's when they wean you off of it and start feeding you slop. They try and figure out where that line is, how far can they slopify it before you start leaving, so they can save as much money as possible on quality ingredients, so shortchanging the ingredients there, and still keep you going. And I hate that shit. I really do. So it's no surprise to see where Wendy's is at here. It really seems like they're starting to have a bit of a conniption, so the CEO rolled out this 5-point plan to regain its ranking, targeting food quality, value, operations, store upgrades, and digital sales, with him saying the menu must be rebuilt at the ingredient level, at the item level, at the menu category level. No shit. You are a fast food business. So if you start tanking the quality of your ingredients and serving food no one wants, you offer nothing. Doesn't matter how fancy the stores look or how great the digital storefront is. Unless the digital storefront's going to suck my cock every time I visit it when placing an order, you offer me nothing if your food's bad. So every time a company like this makes the decision to knowingly tank the quality of their food, it's fucking absurd. Like, what did you expect to happen? The whole reason you exist is to serve food at an affordable price. But now you're serving trash at a price that isn't really considerably affordable any longer. Which again, I know the pricing isn't exclusive to Wendy's, but still you offer fucking nothing. It's ridiculous. It doesn't matter how much your marketing team shit posts on Twitter or dunks on Twitter, like all your social media stuff, none of that's going to actually save your business if what you're serving is not good food. You're a food business. So anyway, there is also apparently a bid being prepared to take them private, which no doubt will be the same song and dance we've seen when other big food brands have gone private, where it only further makes things worse. Wendy's has lost more than half of its market value in the last 2 years, down from a high of around 20 per share in April 2024 to under $9 on Monday. So a pretty large collapse there. And also, obviously, this isn't exclusive to just food companies. This is something that is a pretty standard practice in many other areas as well, where some companies will deliver a very high quality product to get customers in, and then over time, after they built a loyal following and base, they will start slowly taking their foot off the gas and start introducing less and less quality products that save them more and more money, because now they have a built-in base that will probably purchase it regardless, even if it is noticeably worse in quality than what they were initially offering. It's something I've talked about a lot. I don't need to just regurgitate all that, but I know this isn't just a food industry practice, is the point I'm making. Anyway, I saw this from the Wendy's CEO and just wanted to talk about it a little bit. That's it.
They they wanted to do something like not a fast food restaurant, but like high level restaurant. But I mean, it's Wendy's. It needs to be affordable, as you said. Um, Wings. No, it's a yeah, it's a mask. You can see right here. Anyway, that's really about it. Goodbye.